Victor Galvin. Yeah. 24/7 mindset. Yeah. 24/7 mindset. Let's go. 24/7 mindset.
I said, let's sell and let's move to Miami. Let's move to Tampa and other stuff. And I said in another episode, that's when you got to stay away from that. And everything will be so easy because now you can identify the people that you want to surround yourself, new people. So nobody knows your story. Nobody knows none of that. And actually, if you tell them
that's
your
what
story.
I did. You know that, right?
Yeah, no, that's exactly
I left
what you did.
Massachusetts because of all the haters. My wife's family was hating on my wife and on my wife's parents. My wife was sick of it. She's like, I just want to get out of here. And I looked at her and I was like, let's go to Florida. Let's just leave Massachusetts altogether.
Do you got haters now?
No.
You surround yourself with good people.
No, because like you said, I get to choose who I want to be around. Now it's a clean slate. You come here, it's a clean slate, you know. But let this be known, I shouldn't have had to move though, because I should have chose the right people to be in my life in the first place. So.
I think you did a great move moving to Florida. Florida's a good state.
Love it here.
So going back to that is at the end of the day, you choose your people. These new people, you're going to grow with these new people, and actually you tell them your story, it make you more attractive. Can you go back and tell your story to the people that's judging you? They ain't going to listen.
Like you said, they're gonna look at the past too.
They're going to look at the past, and they're going to judge you by the past, and they're never going to leave you alone based on the past.
People who live in the past are sad people, man.
Sad people, man.
Can you imagine just staying every day going, oh, man, things should be the way they used to be. It's like ridiculous, man. Like, move on, man. Things grow. Times have changed. Here we go. Next question. What advice would you give entrepreneurs facing hate or criticism as they strive for success? And you touched a little bit on that, but go ahead. Go a little more deeper into that.
It goes back that be prepared that you're going to spend a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of energy trying to understand, trying to figure out how to resolve this issue and stuff like that in between success. So my advice would be like, if you're somebody at 25, it's going to take you maybe 7 years for you to finally realize to say, what the fuck I'm worried about. If you're 50, it's going to take you about a year, whatever. And you're going to say, why am I worrying about this shit? When I got so many years left, I don't need to worry. So automatically goes back to that. So where I'm going with this, start thinking like a 50-year-old, a 60. Don't care, man. Just figure out like this is your last day.
Life's too short.
And do you want to die thinking
worried
about this person?
No.
So success, man.
Don't waste time and energy on it.
So success is part of your life and stuff like that. But when you mix those people around you, man, it's gonna be harder, and you're gonna doubt yourself, and you're like, how can I make it? And I'm this close, and then you're gonna say, I'm between being rich and being broke, and then you're gonna say, I'm right there, I'm on the line. Man, you're not on the line. You just got to make the right decisions, and you're over the line automatically.
Have you had any recent haters lately?
I got haters.
You got haters still?
Oh, yeah.
You love proving them wrong?
No, I just don't have time to prove them wrong, and time prove that, because you're not thinking on your haters. You're not thinking, oh, who's watching you, who's judging you, none of that. You just keep going. So automatically time will push them to believe in you. So what happens is, I can tell you a story. Actually, I had this guy. It was two guys that came. So their job, it was to come and do something and suit me, right? Because Victor's a good heart. He said he would believe a lot in God, and he said God got him and all that stuff. This was haters. And they worked for us. And in the process, I was checking on them. I was talking to them and stuff like that. And they try. And something didn't let them. So at one point, one of the guys came in and like, hey, Victor, man, I got to go. I'm like, why? Man, you are the best guy. Man, you're one of the best employees. I appreciate you being here. You know, he's like, no, Victor, I came with intention to screw you and suit you. I wanted to go after you, but there's something that didn't let me. Your God kind of always was in front of me. Every time I want to go and suit you and all that stuff and complain about my back, that I got a bad back and stuff like that, like something. I'm like, man, stay. He like, you tell me to stay after what I'm telling him. Like, if God did not let you, man, you know, that's how I'm protected. A lot of things work in my favor. And he's like, no, man, I got to go. He left. And there was this other story about these two guys that came in to try to change everybody, the culture and the company. But they didn't did a good job. What I'm saying, they didn't did a good job trying to change the culture so people can quit and stuff like that. So they start talking to me about changing religion and all that stuff. And I'm like, I was honoring my faith and all that stuff. And that happened on the faith. But there's a lot of things that's happening in the organization and stuff like that, that something or somewhere something got prevent things that happen. But now there will be a point that God is not watching or people not watching. So you got to create your process and systems and stuff like that because haters are going to come in, right?
Yeah.
So these people, they're like, hey, look, Victor, really we came over here with intention of changing your people. We can change them. Can I go to your church? I'm like, perfect. Why not? So I did not know. So they was trying to change me to go to their church and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things like that. And they end up leaving. They're like, man, we feel bad. So they left.
The heck is wrong with people?
I know, but that happens everywhere. But that happens when I was too much involved with the people, when I was in charge of hiring, firing, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So since then, I don't know what's happened. I just know that I don't got time for that.